則正しい生活だと人は錆びちまうぜ。つまんねえな。
暁の光、翼よ羽ばたけ。それ、紅蓮のように咲き乱れろ。
集中攻撃。
進みましょう。降りかかる苦難が全てなくなるまで。集え、暁の光、翼よ羽ばたけ。それ、紅蓮のように咲き乱れろ。
集中攻撃。
彼方まで越えゆけ。
行くぞ。立ち止まるのはらしくない。
それ、集え、暁の光、翼よ羽ばたけ。行け、翼よ羽ばたけ。それ、集え、暁の光、翼よ羽ばたけ。紅蓮のように咲き乱れろ。
集中攻撃。
彼方まで越えゆけ。
もう死は恐れない。
総員出撃。
行くぞ。立ち止まるのはらしくない。
結末はすでに決まっているけれど、そろそろ始めましょう。終幕を。結末のただきさ、幕を閉じます。悪くないわ。そろそろ始めましょう。終幕を。結末のただきさ、悪くない。見せてあげる、あなたの知らない景色を。あなたの望む奇跡を抱きしめ出す。やはりこの物語の結末は変わらない。結末のただ一つ、
溶けて消えなく真実を受け入れなさい。
そろそろ始めましょう。終幕を。あなたの運命に回ってしないで。幕を閉じましょう。
チームワークですか？
命令により暗闇を払いに参ります。秩序再建、無知の幕を下ろせ。暗闇強敵の隙を作ります。そう理解。絶対に許しません。平均。さあ終焉の光を与えましょう。悪夢の終わりをここに宣告します。剣の調べは連綿と、砲煙は戦慄に、四面楚歌眉の金箔、乱流と解く轟音に散れ、強化を踏み砕く。残響に乗せて全て滅びなさい。秩序再建、無知の幕を下ろせ。決意の刃で暗闇を切り裂く。さあ終焉の光を与えましょう。共鳴のスルメ。命令により暗闇を払いに参ります。秩序再建、無知の幕を下ろせ。暗闇強敵の隙をつける。そう理解。遅すぎます。さあ終焉の光を与えましょう。悪夢の終わりをここに宣告します。剣の調べは砲煙は戦慄に、四面楚歌眉の金箔、乱流と解く轟音に散れ。命令により暗闇を払いに参ります。秩序再建。命令により暗闇を払いに参ります。秩序再建、無知の幕を下ろせ。共鳴のスルメ。そう理解。絶対に許しません。さあ終焉の光を与えましょう。命令により暗闇を払いに参ります。秩序再建、無知の幕を下ろせ。暗闇を共鳴のスルメ。そう理解。絶対に許しません。さあ終焉の光を与えましょう。悪夢の終わりをここに宣告します。剣の調べ砲煙は戦慄にキス、四面楚眉の金箔、 乱舞と解く轟音に散れる。残響に乗せて全て滅びなさい。秩序再建、無知の幕を下ろせ。暗闇を強敵の隙を決意の刃で暗闇を切り裂く。無駄です。さあ終焉の光を与えましょう。審判を下します。悪夢の終わりをここに宣告します。剣の白砲炎は戦慄にキス。四面眉の金箔乱舞と解く轟音に散れる。強化を踏み砕く。残響に乗せて全て滅びなさい。秩序再建、無知の幕を下ろせ。共鳴のスルメさあ終焉の光を与えます。悪夢の終わりをここに宣告します。剣の白砲炎は戦慄にキス。四面眉の金箔乱舞と解く轟音に散れる。残響に乗せて全て滅びなさい。秩序再建、無知の幕を下ろせ。強敵の隙をつけます。決意の刃で暗闇を切り裂く。さあ終焉の光を与えましょう。審判を下します。悪夢の終わりをここに宣告します。剣の白砲炎は戦慄にキス。四面眉の金箔乱舞と解く轟音に散れる。残響に乗せて全て滅びなさい。秩序再建、無知の幕を下ろせ。偽りを破壊、暗闇を共鳴のスルメ決意の刃で暗闇を切り裂く。暗闇が広がる限り私たちは進み続けます。私の動きをこの戦い私を楽しませてほしいものね。その風より解かれる力、我が刃と化せ。狩りが始まった。この戦い私を楽しませてほしいものね。その風より解かれる力、我が刃と化せ。狩りが始まった。不明の風は私が断ち切る。狩りが始まった。アルティメットスペクタクルヤー。よーく見ててね。楽勝楽勝オールクリア。狩りが始まった。アルティメット風より解かれる力、我が刃と化せ。不明の風は私が断ち切る。全力でかかってきな風より解かれる力、我が刃と化せ。聖書を狩りが始まった。不明の風は私が断ち切る。説明狩りが始まった。アルティメットスペクタクル
より解かれし力、我が刃と化せ。聖書を狩りが始まった。宿命の風は私が断ち切る。その程度の抵抗なの。よいしょっと。楽勝楽勝オールカアルティメットスペクタクルやー。ファーストトラブル。よいしょっと。やろ楽勝楽勝。狩りがアルティメットスペクタクルやー。よーく見ててね。楽勝楽勝オールクリア。運命は全部ナナミ自身が決めるんだ。最悪は全て私と共に虚空に返します。当たれ集え暁の光。翼よ羽ばたけ。当たれ紅蓮のように咲き乱れろ。
集中攻撃。
彼方まで超えゆけ。進みましょう。振り最悪は全て私と共に虚空に返します。当たれ集え暁の光。翼よ羽ばたけ。それ紅蓮のように咲き乱れろ。進みましょう。最悪は全て私と共に虚空に返します。行け集え暁の光。翼よ羽ばたけ。それ紅蓮のように咲き乱れ。
集中攻撃。
私に任せてください。
集中攻撃。
彼方まで超えゆけ。最悪は全て私と共に虚空に返します。それ集え暁の光。翼よ羽ばたけ。当たれ紅蓮のように咲き乱れろ。最悪は全て私と共に虚空に返します。行け集え暁の光。翼よ羽ばたけ。行け翼よ羽ばたけ。
死は恐れない。
総員出撃。
行くぞ。 立ち止まるのはらしくない。
耐えられます。集え暁の光、翼よ羽ばたけ。行け紅蓮のように咲き乱れろ。
集中攻撃。
彼方まで超えゆけ。
もう死は恐れない。命がけで行くぞ。道を切り開く。誇りなりすぎ。もう死は恐れない。いや命がけで行くぞ。行くぞ。立ち止まるのはらしくない。
最悪は全て私と共に虚空に返します。当たれ集え暁の光、翼よ羽ばたけ。行け翼よ羽ばたけ。
もう死は恐れない。恐れはしない。生き抜きやる。
総員出撃。
問題ない。この戦いに生き抜きやる。道を切り開く。
集え暁の光、翼よ羽ばたけ。進み当たれ集え暁の光、翼よ発
無駄だ。まだわからないのか。我々の未来に人間は不要。
あとは任せた。
Damn it, this fucking boss turns invincible. Hate that shit.
行け
Stop turning invincible.
暁の光、翼よ
無駄だ。
Yeah, it should just fucking kill you. No invincibility.
我々の未来に人間は不要。
Oh, come on, man. I get killed during that animation?
行け集え暁の光、翼よ
無駄だ。まだわからないのか。我々の未来に人間は不要。 人間は終わりだ。
先に下がってください。
無意味な慈悲。また手加減をしているのか。
きっとま
This fucking boss, man.
た最悪は
は全て
Stop turning
私
invincible.
と共にここに返します。
もう死は恐れない。命がけで行くぞ。生き
未来を譲らない。
道を切り開く。準備はすでに整っている。もう死は恐れない。
この槍で
No
旧
more
世
turning
界を
invincible.
貫
You're
く。
done.
人
Time
間
wasting
の
attack.
終わりだ。
この戦いを終わらせる。命がけで恐れはしない。
もうお前たちを守れない。
準備はすでに整っている。もう死は恐れない。
Nice of them to put a time-wasting boss like that in your timed. It's a really cool boss fight. It's just when you're strapped for time, I think they should like not put that boss at the end. Well, that's kind of the problem with this game in general, though, is you don't really get to see the bosses attack because optimal gameplay is just bursting them down. But yeah, that boss fight's cool. It's not so much when like half of it is waiting for the boss to let you do anything. When you're on a strict time limit.
支援
戦場でやり
ここは私が食い止める。ここは私が食い止める。その程度。前方注意、会議して。
もう寝る時間だよ君。今回は眠るつもりはないよ。激殺する。目を閉じて安らかに眠れ。
ここは私。これは最終警告。一歩たりとも超えさせない。一歩たり。
金はもらった形のない形、隙のない隙、形のない形、隙のない隙。激殺する。目を閉じて安らかに眠れ。
一歩。その程度の。ここは私が食い止める。これは最終警告。ここは私が食い止める。
激殺の激殺する。目を閉じて安らかに眠れ。形のない形、隙のない隙。
ここは私が食い止める。その程度の。危険対象相当完了。はあ、勝利の感覚は最高ね。
僕を信じ。
アダージュアンダンテ演奏開始。アリアの大きな私がコーダを捧げてあげましょう。
即戦即決でいこう。
一発転機出発して
これはベストコンビだ。国家の中斬新が咲き誇る。
時は大場私がコーダを捧げてあげましょう。アリアの時は自由のように強制された。誰一人逃がしません。一発一斉誰一人逃がしません。
夜を切り裂く極寒の中断春が咲き誇る。
大場に私のコーダを捧げてあげましょう。
キュウリの矛を力で打ち破ります。十角一斉ワールは誰一人逃がしません。
これで終わりだ。帰ろう。
戦場には敵の殲滅指示は幾千の道筋歩むのは激殺のみ。さあと最後の哀れで無駄なあがきよ、生死の輪廻よ冠をまとえ。生死競争安寧の時、最後の情けです。哀れで無駄なあがきよ、生死の輪廻よ冠をまとえ。生死競争安寧の時。
最高のゲームをお見せしましょう。オール
終わりです。
幸運なお客様、チップ回収です。
後ろは
ほら指揮官様欲望に溺れた彼らをご覧あれ。幸運なお客様、チップ回収です。ほら指揮官様欲望に溺れた彼らをご覧あれ。幸運なお客様、チップ回収です。ほら指揮官様欲望に溺れた彼らをご覧あれ。オールインそれともアウト。幸運なお客様、ほら指揮官様欲望に溺れた彼らをご覧あれ。
さあ永遠へと歩みなさい。生死の輪廻よ冠をまとえ。生死競争安寧の時。さあ哀れで無駄なあがきよ、最後の情けです。九竜は生き続け、生死の輪廻よ冠をまとえ。生死競争安寧の時。
最高のゲームをお見せしましょう。オールインそれともアウト。幸運なお客さん、チップ回収です。ほら指揮官様欲望に溺れた彼らをご覧あれ。オールインそれともアウト。幸運なお客様、チップ回収です。ほら指揮官様欲望に溺れた彼らをご覧あれ。オールインそれともアウト。幸運なお客様、チップ回収です。ほら指揮官様欲望に溺れた彼らをご覧あれ。オールインそれともアウト。幸運なお客様、チップ回収です。ほら指揮官様欲望に溺れた彼らをご覧あれ。
さあ最後の情けです。生死の輪廻よ冠をまとえ。生死競争安寧の時。哀れで最後の情けです。さあ永遠へと歩みなさい。生死の輪廻よ冠をまとえ。行こう、屍を越えてもっと遠くへ。
What's up, man? Hello.
The Dark Flame Expeller. Looks like we're close to the heart of the nest.
Party. I'm not doing any damage. They might be bots. I'm gonna give me bots, at least make them do damage. Take forever. I'm done already. Usually when I play this game, I mean, it depends. I'm usually up when this game resets, so I do it then. But I've also been playing on Steam Deck when I can't stream that, so why do you ask?
There's another portal.
Yeah, I mean, you can always just ping me. I don't really, stream this game that much. Reset time is very inconvenient for me. It's 3 in the morning. 6 in the morning for the East Coast. If I was visiting my parents, or my mom and my grandma, maybe I would be on at reset more often, or I would stream this more often. But I usually just do it offline. EGR resets at like midnight, so I'm done working at my neighbor's house. It's like an hour after, so I can feasibly stream something else and then that. This game is very inconvenient to stream reset time. Oh, you did? Yeah, Yeah, I'm like antisocial. I didn't check. I thought it was just some random person. I'll get it after this. Shit party. Doing any damage? Guess all the whales already did this. Probably why. Whales are napping. I like whales around here. Help poor people like me get progress faster.
She's leeching energy from the bug eggs. Hurry and stop her. Hurry!
Probably not going to be able to do this because they're not doing any damage.
Her energy
Oh,
isn't
never mind.
restored.
Good. This is taking forever. I hate when games do this. Give me like people that do the least damage. It's like no fun. Ah. This boss sucks to fight with this character because you have to charge up. It keeps moving. Something could just give me a whale to be done with this already. Gives me the worst party, always. I'd rather just have bots. Bots that just kill it quick. Do this over and over, I just want it done quick. Shouldn't have accepted this party. Missing one person, they're not doing any damage. That's why I like just playing single player games. Come on, die! Why is no one doing any damage? Just die already. HP sponge. Ah.
New round.
I don't really like the music in this game either. It's very generic. Probably just start playing my own music. Playing this next time. Custom soundtrack.
The void's got her. Attack!
Thank you.
Now!
Still not dead. Better drop something good for this. Be the slowest run. Drop something good, please. Worst party. Oh no, I didn't get anything for that. Yeah, no wonder the Berserker was doing no damage and we didn't have another person. No wonder it was taking so long. Berserker was doing like less than half what we were doing. That's cool though. It's good to help people. Still don't know how you tell if the people you're playing with are bots or not. I still don't understand how that works. Oh, I can upgrade this, huh? Let's go ahead and do that then. There you go, it's a pretty big boss. I really do not want to do the raids in this game. That's why I'm like not sure if I'm gonna continue to keep play this game seriously. I hate doing raids. It's always the least fun thing. I mean, at least in this game you can't voice chat, but I just don't like doing stuff like that. This fucking thing makes it so hard to accept this. Can't you just push a button? Okay, accept it. I just don't want to do any raids. I hate doing those. It's always toxic. At least the netcode's better than DFO, but still. I was plain not interested. I'm gonna just get the progress I can playing by myself. I actually really like that most of the popular gachas are just purely single player now. Don't have to talk to anybody. I also wish this game didn't have a town. I wish it was just menus. It's so dumb that you can't just, like, do it from the menu. I don't want to explore. Just spawn me in an instance. Nothing. There we go. Absolutely nothing. Looks like I never stopped playing DFO. It won't drop this last epic. Refuses to. Crystal Battler. Just not gonna drop anything today, are we? Not gonna drop anything. Complete shit. Garbage drop rate. Complete garbage drop rate. I have like so many of those Desiriums. It still won't give me still won't give me the epic. Trash drop rate. 2 more runs to get nothing. It just took DFO Hell mode and made it slightly better, but the drop rates are just as bad. The thing that's worse about this game compared to DFO Hell is they make it such an ordeal to put the stuff you don't want on another character. So I think is the worst thing about this game. And the weird thing is you can't even buy it. So it's like not even trying to get you to donate to the game. It's just straight inconvenience. Let me use these epics. Let me just give them to another character. I'd be more likely to donate to the game. Instead, you have to do like this month-long grind to carry one of them over. I can't even fathom why, because they're not selling the solution, which is what you would expect in a game like this, right? And they make it inconvenient, so you feel pressure to donate to the game. But no, it's just like a month-long grind. You can only bring over like one a month, so you end up with just a sea of these trash items. You can't just like simply put them on another character. I think it's objectively the worst thing about this game. As much as people complain about all the microtransactions, I'm like, that whole system making it so difficult to transfer something over, it really does feel like it's supposed to be a way to push you to donate to the game, but it's not. It's just this really long, time-gated grind for... I don't know the reason why. It's really like, it's not like Towerborn, where, like, they don't give you any storage space, and the interface to get rid of it is so laggy and slow that you never want to do it. There's, like, no reason to, like, not let you carry more. I'm going to assume that they're going to sell it later, but they're not right now. And it's, like, the worst thing about that game. Getting rid of the loot takes forever. It takes way too long. If you're going to give me a bunch of trash, you know, vendor trash, I should be able to get rid of it quick. That's what the Team Ninja games do perfectly. You can get rid of all that junk quick, and then you're back to actually playing. Like, Towerborn is... It's very similar. I'm like, you know, if you just want me to donate, like, $5 to double my storage, I'll gladly pay it. I'll gladly pay that. That's not, like, a crazy microtransaction. It's not like spending $600 to get a character. That's totally reasonable for a free-to-play game, but then, like, they don't do that. It's just like, no. You can only carry, like, 70 items, and getting rid of it takes minutes. And the menu is so laggy that you never want to do it. I would be more inclined to spend more time and money on Crystal of Atlan if getting the epics wasn't so punishing. It's really stupid that you just don't, you can't just transfer it over. It's like this really long, painful grind, and I don't even know why. I'm used to, like, games, service games, not so subtly pushing you towards donating. Donating, I don't mind it. It's when it's designed in a way where it seems like they want donations from you, but you can't pay to, like, you know, get the progress faster. It just feels like they're wasting your time at that point. It's like, well, why is this so agonizingly slow if you're not wanting people to donate to make it go faster? There's no reason. It's a good game, though. I'll definitely stick around, mostly because the assassin class looks cool, and they're going to add a roguelike mode, and I'll probably just have fun playing that. How much farther I take it, I really don't know. There's some systems in that game, like the transfer stone, I feel are just there to slow you down. Like, if you just want money, just say it. If you just want donations, just say it. Don't beat around the bush. I think most people that are that far into the game, meaning they played it to level 60, which takes like at least a couple days of pretty consistent playing, I think most people would be fine with paying like $10 to just transfer the damn item and be done with it. I really don't think anybody that plays it that much would care. I don't know, man. I don't know why they make decisions like that. It wastes your time, but you can't... You know, you're not being pushed to donate. I've seen a lot of people saying the game is gonna die. I'm like, well, according to people that play on PS5, there's a lot of people that have like stuff that requires a lot of donations. I think people often forget it's the same thing with SF6. There are lots of people who play these games and aren't, you know, complaining on forums or getting in arguments with each other, which is the thing that happens with gacha games, is getting into middle school arguments. They just play the game and they enjoy it. They don't see any real big issues with it. I think it's actually doing pretty well. Probably like most people are likely playing it on PS5, and you can't get any revenue reports for like PC or PS5 for like most gacha games. So what ends up happening is people see the earnings for mobile, and like pretty much nobody's actually playing these games on mobile. Most people aren't, for a number of reasons. A lack of controller support, poor performance, and battery life is an issue. And I can vouch for that because the battery on my phone is almost completely depleted. The battery life of it, or health, is really bad. So I don't play video games on my phone at all anymore. If I'm playing any of these service games, it's pretty much always on PC or Steam Deck. And Steam Deck is obviously just a PC anyway. I think it's doing better than people want to give it credit for. Have the CN servers been active? I've heard conflicting reports. I've heard conflicting reports on how active it is, but that doesn't really mean anything. These kinds of games are doing really good outside of their native country now. And Genshin makes like so much money. Wuthering Waves does as well. That's pretty much a global success. The problem is people like to they like to doom about it because they only get to look at the sensor tower. Sensor tower is a rough estimate and also doesn't ever account for console and PC donations. So it's seeing the donations from mobile, which for most of these games is like minimal. What's that game called? That Gunner third-person shooter, Snowbreak. The developers of that said that like more than half of their donation revenue is from PC, and like none of the sites show that, right? So the game looks like it's doing worse than it actually is. I would not be surprised if the amount of donations for Crystal are like really high, probably abnormally high.
なんだい頼み事なら遠慮なく言ってくれよ
I'm not sure they'll care if the CN1 isn't. Not sure they'll care if the CN1 isn't doing well. It's really going to depend on how quickly they update, because it's like over a year behind. Most popular gachas like this one I'm playing, we're like actually not that far behind. We fell behind quite a bit because of the publisher change, but it's only like a couple patches, as far as I know. It's not that much. It's really going to depend on how they can keep up the momentum. If they can get the updates out quickly, so people want to donate and don't start worrying that the game is going to shut down. I think that's really going to make or break that game, in my opinion, because they started really far behind. I think pretty much the only thing they added that wasn't at launch was the martial arts class, the fighter. The fighter was not in that game at launch. She was added later on. But they've still got like multiple major updates. So I'm curious, like, are they planning to like get us relatively caught up within the next year, or is it going to be like PGR, where before the synchronization plan we were always like over a year behind? That stuff matters, because, you know, you can already see, like, all the endgame content. You can see all the classes and modes and stuff. Like, all of it is online. And people will get frustrated if they have to wait too long to play with the class they want or do the content they want. Which was something that was a problem with PGR, was being over a year behind. There are some benefits of it. You did get clairvoyance, meaning that you could plan stuff over a year in advance, but people were understandably frustrated that it was taking a year to get what they want. I definitely think they should have just launched with everything, but I guess they're trying to avoid a drought of content, which is really strange because, like, Wuthering and all the MiHoYo games, the Hoyoverse games, they update like every 40 days. And like all those games are synchronized. All the Hoyoverse games, and well, PGR is almost synced. It's almost synced. It's not quite there yet, because we get the triple patch next week with Vera, Selena, and Jetavi. And then after that is DMC collab. And then it should be like one more double patch, and then we're caught up. So we will be caught up by the end of the year. Wuthering is global. Everybody's on the same update schedule. And what is the One Punch Man collab? Like, what is it? I don't really understand what it was. It's just a cutscene. Let's see what else I feel like doing. I finished up all the gacha homework. We'll see how quickly they update. If they let it get to the point that PGR was at, where we're a year and several months behind, that's not going to look very good. I think that they should speed it up, but I haven't heard anything about how quickly they plan on catching up. People are cool with like being a couple patches behind. Being over a year behind is really excessive. And most people don't have the patience for it because the most popular gacha games right now, they don't have that anymore. Where you have to wait. You have to wait for, the server to catch up. Hopefully they fast track it. But I'm sure I've heard conflicting reports on how well the CN server is doing, so it's possible they want to build up a bunch of updates on CN so that they can, have stuff to update for the next year. Actually, I don't want to play that until they update it. The game is still a buggy mess. needs a couple updates. Let's see what else we got here. Finished up all the gacha game homework. What's next? Oh, I know. Play this new game I bought. How about that? up, man? Hello. Turn this down a little bit. It's got that really obnoxious sound with the focus fire. It's like 10 times louder than it should be. I put the volume down like half and it's still ear piercing. Let's knock it down like 30%. See how that is. All the sprites are messed up. Great. Lesson learned. Game is really cool though. It was only $5. Can I like get the sprite layer to come back? I guess not. Tap autobomb on, no wonder. That's my fault. Hopefully the sprite layer will come back. It's having a hard time right now. We good now? We're good. Okay. Need a little breather. The heck, you Alt-Tab and the HUD sprite layer like disappears. This game wants your undivided attention. Can't Alt-Tab for anything or starts to have problems. You'd mostly be playing this on kitty sitting streams anyway because it has like leveling up. Leveling up and stuff, so better to play on there. I've already tested it. That'll be this will be the kitty sitting stream game tonight. really, really awesome game, but no one knows about it because it's not on Steam. It's one of those weird Japanese games where they make like a really solid game, but they only sell it on DL Site, which DL Site is basically just a hentai dumping ground. there's so much hentai and garbage on there, and it's basically only on there because they can't put it on Steam. But there are like legit games on DL Site. It's just you have to go through a sea of generic anime porn to find it. So the only way to find stuff like that, like what I was just playing, is to the word of mouth. Because whether you like anime porn or not, which I obviously don't, it's hard to find anything that's not porn on that site. I really don't know why they don't put it on Steam. I mean, I guess part of it is the for like a solo developer, it's hard to have all the languages translated. But yeah, that game is awesome. It's definitely one of the best like cheap games I've bought. I don't know if I'm good enough to do an overview for it, but it is really solid. But apparently it has a lot of like leveling up and earning items and stuff, so I think it's better as a kitty sitting stream game on Steam Deck, because I can't be asked to transfer the save back and forth every single day. And like it's not going to run any better on PC. It's just a larger screen is nice, but other than that, it's identical. I bought that and Battle Traverse off DL Site, and I looked at the sidebar is nothing but porn. So I don't know why would you make a legit game like that and just put it in a mountain of anime porn? Like it doesn't. You can't even really tell. I mean, the fact that it doesn't have porn in the thumbnail is like the only thing that tells you like this is a legit good game that's just on a porn site. So there's only like $5 too. I'm like, why don't you just like put it on Steam or Patreon at that point? Like, I don't know, man. Japanese doujin developers are very weird. They seem to be like allergic to money. Just like Vanillaware. Vanillaware refuses to port to PC as they're saying that they're protecting their assets. It's like, dude, you can play all their games on emulator. And like none of them are even demanding. I'm pretty sure a phone could run all their games. Like, just port it to PC. Just port it to PC. What is there to protect? Like, aren't as a company, isn't like the goal to make money? People pay you for a service. Like, I don't understand it. Anyway, let's try Trucks in Extreme. I haven't tried that yet. Just give me a moment. It's gonna be really loud. Let me see if I can get it really quick. Yeah, let's knock this down. This game doesn't have volume settings. English or Nihongo? Games with no volume options. There, that's nice and balanced. else. It's one of those games where... Oh, wow. It's, really old school. That's very uncommon. Not in just modern shmups, but, even ones from the 80s. It's really... It's actually, checkpoint-based, so think like, you know, Call of Duty. If your guy dies, you go back to a set place. That's actually, only, like, really old shmups do that. I like the graphics. Gameplay wasn't really grabbing me. Stella Vanity's more my style. Cave style, Danmaku. I like that a little bit more. But, it looks nice. It's definitely better than, Sonic Wings Reunion, which looks like trash, 0 budget. And then they got rid of all the pixel art, and the pixel art from the 33-year-old game looks better than the new one that just came out a few weeks ago. So you got another shmup here to play. Let's try this one. Definitely a unique mechanic. Yeah, that game's definitely something I'll buy. It seems good. Kitty sitting stream fodder. Really unique. You can only really attack with bombs. I think that's a really cool concept. I'll definitely get that game. They're probably only going to charge like $10 for it. It's more of a score attack game, it seems, than like actually playing through a story. So let's see. Got this game to try too. Controller vibration, no. Screen shake, no thank you. But I can't. It's not letting me change, like, choose the other one. feels pretty good, but moveset's too small. Pixel art is nice. Controls feel pretty good, but I don't really like only having like 2 moves and they're on cooldown. It's kind of boring. Oh, you can't like have both? It's kind of dumb. Just let me have a large moveset. Alright, so I can't like stack it. I thought like maybe it would be like Crystal of Atlan. Each button has 2 moves that can be mapped to it, but I guess it's just passives apparently. It's disappointing. Kind of boring just doing a basic S string and then dodging and repeating. Hoping you have like more of a moveset later on. Hard to compete with Entropy Effect, I guess. So have a really nice big moveset and you can chain it together, and the vast majority of it is not on cooldown. I don't know, it doesn't feel like the moveset is large enough to warrant having cooldown. Like, just let me like chain all this stuff together. I guess it's a art assets issue. This game feels okay. This game feels okay, but I don't know. I don't like roguelikes where you just spam basic attack and dodge. It's kind of just like faster paced roll slop. It's kind of what this feels like. But the character feels good to control. I'll give it that. But let's see what the meta progression is like. Alright, come on, I don't care about the story. Let me just see the meta progression. See if maybe you get like more moves or something. Alright, what's the meta progression like? Is it just boring +5 attack, or is there anything cool? So far it looks like +5 attack. Oh, you can get an extra slot. Now that's actually... that will help quite a bit. So this is one of those games that, seems like you could clear it with skill, but it would be very boring. Having 4 moves would help, for sure. It's like they really want you to die quicker than I did. I'll give that more of a shot later. I wonder if I can set up D-pad movement. Or is it not going to let me do that? No, they force you to use analog stick. That sucks. Let's see here. They don't have a D-pad option. That's pretty whack. That's definitely something they should fix. I don't like playing 2D games with analog stick. It's not as accurate. Alright, well I'm gonna go ahead and stop there, folks. I'm gonna lay down a bit and go get lunch shortly. Tonight should be a kitty sitting stream, so you want to see more of Stella Vanity, I'll be playing that tonight. Unless there's what's it called? Dragon is Dead update. But that game is still quite buggy and unpolished, so I think Stella Vanity sounds good tonight. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys probably in a few hours.